What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Touchdown with Doug Smith as we continue our 2023 NFL Draft Prospect Series. Man, I got another heavy hitter, home run, big arm quarterback in the house with us today. For those who know me, I'm a huge fan of Utah football, specifically Utah State. And I brought on today none other than Utah State legend Logan Bonner on the show with us today. Logan, how you doing, man?
I'm great, man. Thanks for having me on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, thank you. Man, you have a very busy schedule going on. NFL draft is just around the corner. So thank you for taking time of your schedule to
Of
come
course,
on
man.
join me today. Now, you've done stuff of legends, man. You make your deep ball look very easy. It's literally a flick of the wrist, man. Not only do you have some wheels on you, you have an arm that can drive offenses crazy, man. And I know you're going to be a huge gem and a blessing to some NFL team out there. That being said, you know, your last game was unfortunately injury against UNLV.
Yep.
How has your recovery process been?
It's been good, man. I obviously broke my foot, had surgery the next week, and then was sidelined the whole rest of the year. And I got released probably a week after the bowl game. So it's probably been about a month now, and then been hitting it hard. Started in January, like second training, and it's had some days where it's been sore, but actually it's been really good. It's back to normal, and I'm ready to get it going.
Right on, man. That's excellent. That's excellent. Well, what kind of trainings have you been doing? Because now you said you're pretty much 100 now, 100%.
Yeah. Well, I'm training here. I'm back home in Dallas right now, but I commute to train in Fort Worth at APEC. They do a really good job of just I'm up there from 8 o'clock to 6 o'clock at night. So they train some of the best. Actually, their two heavy hitters are Pat Mahomes and Jalen Hurts. So they're both QBs in the Super Bowl. So they train those guys, and they've trained a bunch of other guys that I've grew up playing with, or they're in the league now. So they do a really good job of taking care of me and preparing me for the next process. So
Very exciting. Very exciting. Pat Mahomes, Jalen Hurts. I think I might have heard of them before. So
yeah, not doing too bad.
what are your predictions for the final game?
Ooh, obviously they're both Texas boys. I kind of just root for the hometown kids. Obviously Pat's from closer to Dallas than Jalen is, but I really think they're playing great. I think Jalen's probably going to be the MVP in my vote. He's playing phenomenal football. And obviously Pat's Pat. He's a legend already. So I don't know. I don't really have anybody on the teams that I know personally, besides maybe one, Britton Covey, punt returner from Utah. But other than that, man, I'm kind of just hoping for a good game. I really don't care who wins, but I'd be happy for Jalen to get one under his belt. He deserves it, and he's playing at a high level for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Once he went to Oklahoma, a lot of people counted him out. Underdog story to him, man. So
Yeah.
That being said, you know, we talked about Jalen Hurts being an underdog, and you're coming into this kind of an underdog too, because you're coming off that injury, and your stats are just like it's a Mona Lisa to football fans, man. But how does someone stay motivated? Like, what is your thought process, man, coming into this year's draft, man, after coming off of an injury?
Obviously, it's a lot of adversity. You haven't played the last 8 to 9 games. Guys are rising up in the rankings all the time, and you're kind of just sitting on the sidelines, just preparing for your next opportunity. And that's what I've been doing. I know a lot of scouts have seen my film. Some are impressed with me, and I think that they will really get a good shot of just getting to know me, and I think I'd be a great asset to a team.
You've had one heck of a football story, man. You even got to play in the Jimmy Kimmel Bowl. That was pretty cool. When did you first fall in love with the game of football?
I started playing when I was probably 4 years old. Here in Texas, you start 'em young. I played from 4 years old all the way until now. So I've never not played football. I kind of fell in love with the game right when I started playing. They put me at quarterback, and I just kind of fell in love with it, and I've never looked back since.
Very cool, very cool. Now I was watching in a another interview you did roughly about 7 months ago, and I found out that you like to hunt. You're an outdoors guy. What are some of your favorite things to hunt?
Oh, I mean, obviously a big white-tailed deer or mule deer. I tried to get an elk in Utah. Being in Utah, I tried to get a tag for that. Never got one. So I was pretty sad about that. But supposed to be going hunting this weekend, out in Strawn, Texas, out of game preserve out there. I know some people, and I think they're gonna hook me up with one. So hopefully get an exotic or something like that under my belt, and it should be pretty fun. Take a break from all the training we do every day and get out there with some guns and some guys and just shoot around and have some good times.
Nice. Do you have any like close calls while being out in the forest? I know Utah, man, they have a lot of mountain lions out there, man. So
Yeah, not really. I learned to fly fish a lot up in Utah. We had a big river go through Logan, the city, and I learned to fly fish and stuff like that. So never had any encounters like that. I know some people that have been fly fishing and a big elk pulls up on them, and it's pretty scary. Those things can run. So, but that never happened to me. So luckily, I stay clear of all the big animals.
next question here today. What are some NFL quarterbacks that you perhaps model your game after? I mean, you're a big arm quarterback, you can move around in the pocket. You have a lot of qualities that NFL teams thirst for. Who are some quarterbacks you say that you model your game after?
Really think I can make any throw on the field. I have a really quick release, kind of like Aaron Rodgers. I feel like I can get any arm angle just like that. I really think that I do most of my work from the pocket, and if I need to extend plays, I can. And that's what I've done pretty much my whole career. But I like to be in the pocket. That's where I feel comfortable at. I feel like that's where you win games in the National Football League is from the pocket. Um, and I think that people can see that. I really try to model my game after a combination of guys. Obviously, I'm a huge Tom Brady fan. I grew up watching him, and he's the best ever. So I try to take attributes from every player. But right now, I'd probably be Aaron Rodgers, just the way I can try to manipulate the ball or stuff like that.
Excellent. We already know, man, watching on tape, you have what it takes to win, and you're already playing at a pro level. So what are some of your goals when you get to the NFL?
Yeah, just really just do whatever I can to make my impact known and that show the teams that they are better with me on the field or in a backup role, whatever it takes the first couple of years. I I'm willing to do. I'm going to do everything that it takes to stay on a team and bring value to the team. Because that's the end goal is to be in the NFL and make an impact. So whatever I got to do that, I'll do. That's really the goal for now.
For NFL teams, you know, they do all kinds of research, you know, from talking to next door neighbors to
Mhm.
coaches. They want to know, hey, who's this person I'm going to be investing our time and money in, kind of thing. That being said, for NFL scouts or teams that are watching this video and that come across this video, what's something that you want them to know about you that they may not know already?
Yeah, obviously, I'm a hard worker. I'll do whatever it takes to win, no matter all the costs. I'll sit in there till the last person in the facility to get things right, to get guys going, to get guys motivated. And I'm a good player. That the fact that I do a really good job at being anticipating throws and windows and making any throw on the field, and uh, and just really being a team leader. I think that guys have always followed me wherever I've been, and I've always loved to be around my teammates and I think they've reciprocated that, and I just want to win. That's the end goal in every sport, but definitely in the NFL, it's about a league where what have you done for me lately? So it doesn't matter what you did last year or the last game. It's matter what you do the next game. So I've held that mentality my whole life, and it's not about what I did last year or the year before that or what I did in college. It's about all right, getting an opportunity and doing what I can believe can do.
If that don't light a fire in somebody, I don't know what will, man. I love how you nailed that question, man. And it's really exciting to see where you go on the next level. And though I have my favorite team, man, wherever you go, man, I'm gonna be a fan of, man. So very, very excited for your story in the next chapter.
I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. I have Logan Bonner, NFL draft prospect, Utah State quarterback. One of my favorite quarterbacks coming out of this draft class, man. This guy's a draft gem, so keep your eye on him. I'm gonna have all social media stuff down below as well, too. Logan, before you go, any shout outs?
Nothing, man. Just shout out to my family and Utah State and everything.
Thanks for watching another episode of the Touchdown with Doug Smith, where I cover all 32 NFL teams plus NFL exclusive interviews. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for the alerts, comment below, and we'll catch you next time on the Touchdown with Doug Smith.